Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I completely dominate the battlefield in Bannerlord with my infantry only army. And by infantry I mean foot soldiers only. Should I just say foot soldiers only? Anyway, there's archers of course, but as you can see here, I'm fighting against 222 Southern Empire units. Admittedly, a decent amount of them, I'd say maybe half of them are recruits. But nevertheless, I mean, it's getting overwhelmed is very much an issue. So what I'm doing immediately is I'm looking around at the terrain, what's around me. Make sure when you start the battle, look behind you, because you can go quite a bit behind you in order to, you know, maneuver and look for good positions to try to hold. So I know that they are going to be attacking me here, so I'm looking for a good place to set up where I'm not gonna get flanked or you know, anything horrible like that. I don't want to get. So basically, I know that once the enemy infantry line hits mine, they're going to start to envelop me unless I find a good place to prevent that as much as possible. And I found this place right here. So I'm going to be lining up my front line of units along here so that they can't get enveloped on the left, like at all. Cavalry can't flank there. They can't come from behind. I'm at the back of the map. And I have my archers in the back on a little bit higher ground. We're on a hill here, as you can see. And I'm using all Sturgian units, 100% Sturgian units. So about half, no, not even half, like 2/3, if not more, I'd say about 2/3 though, of my front line here is all Sturgian veteran warriors. So these guys are insane. Okay, they have really heavy armor, they have axes, they have big shields, and most importantly, they have javelins. So what I do here is I have my guys in shield wall formation while my archers shoot over, picking off the weak guys in the enemy line. And then as they get close, I tell my guys to spread out a little bit so the guys in the back, and not completely back, but kind of in the middle, can also get some javelins out. And as they approach, this entire front line just starts to sort of melt. And then my guys go in here and just start crushing it. And I get in here as well with my big old axe and just start doing some work on their line here. And almost immediately, we have a rout. There's still some holdouts here, as you can tell, trying to fight the line and whatnot. And then you can see that, you know, cavalry's here. My guys are starting to get, you know, kind of caught out, so I tell my guys to get back into the shield wall formation. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. If you hit F2, you can tell your guys which direction to face. That is really important, because if there's cavalry coming on your flank, and you didn't tell your guys to specifically face a direction, but rather just face the enemy, then your entire line will turn to face the cavalry on the flank, and then the main force of infantry is just going to slam into you, and your guys are just going to get swamped. That's just not a good situation to be in. I've had that happen a couple times, so, you know, I learned pretty quick, okay, I need to tell my guys exactly where to look and maintain this line at all times. But as you can see here, we took out an army almost twice our size, almost. Routed most of them, killed half of them, wounded like a quarter of them or so. I don't think those fractions that I said made sense, but we routed a lot of them, that's what I'm trying to say, while also killing a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much how I've been doing things. What you want to do to level up your troops, because, so fighting battles, when you actually go in here and fight it, when you actually fight the battles, your guys have to actually kill people. Like, individual people have to actually kill enemy units in order to level up. But if you do send troops and just auto-resolve it, then it'll split the XP evenly between everyone, and you'll be able to make sure everybody gets upgraded. So basically what I've done for my army, what I've been doing is farming looters and just auto-resolving them so that I can get all my troops up. So I have like a shitload of those veteran warriors, like I said. And also, since I'm all foot troops and have over 100 men, I should be really slow, but as you can see here, I have a shitload of horses that I've gotten just from like fighting people. Really, I've bought maybe 6 horses, and that was recently. Really, like I've gotten most of these. I bought the mules. I'll admit that I bought the mules because I just want some extra space. But yeah, I mean, it's wild, dude. You can move really fast when you have all these extra horses in your inventory, even though you're a completely foot mobile force. And on top of that, when you get your athletics skill up, even though you're wearing heavy armor like I am, you can do this.